Firefighting in Canada this week is brought to you by VFIS of Canada, a division of CVIS Incorporated, Canada's largest insurer of firefighters. This week, a sensor in development at the University of Alberta can help detect when a firefighter's protective clothing is no longer safe. Then, Toronto Paramedic Services responded to a record number of opioid overdose calls on the August long weekend. And registration is open for the next episode in the EDI Celebration Series, happening on August 26th at 1:30 Eastern. A University of Alberta researcher is looking to reduce the risk to firefighters through a sensor that can detect when a garment is breaking down from exposure to heat, moisture, and ultraviolet light. Patricia Doles, the project's lead researcher and an assistant professor at the university, said damage that reduces fabric performance isn't always visible to the naked eye, making this sensor a breakthrough in terms of safety. The sensor patch uses graphene, a flaky substance composed of carbon atoms, to form conductive tracks on the patch's surface that become disrupted when exposed to heat, moisture, or UV light past a certain level. Firefighters would use a simple voltmeter to check the safety levels of their clothing on the sensor patch and could obtain a result within seconds. An unusually highly potent drug supply is contributing to a record-breaking number of opioid-related calls for Toronto's emergency services, reports CBC News. There were almost 200 opioid-related overdose calls in Toronto over the August long weekend, reported CBC, including 51 calls to 911 on July 30th, which marks the highest number of emergency calls for overdoses on a single day since data collection began in 2017. Multiple forms of highly potent synthetic opioids have been found by random sampling in the city's street supply this summer. The fifth installment in the Equity, Diversity and Inclusion Celebration Series will be broadcast live on August 26th at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. For August's event, Chantal Bibeau, an assistant director with the Montreal Fire Department with expertise in fire prevention, and Sandra Folak, deputy fire chief in the Emergency Management and Communication Division for the Kelowna Fire Department, will share their career experiences and recommendations for increasing equity, diversity, and inclusion in the fire service. Register free on firefightingincanada.com. Thanks again to VFIS of Canada, a division of CVIS Incorporated, Canada's largest insurer of firefighters. Stay tuned for our next episode on Friday, August 20th.